What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I don't know if anybody's devaluing the news that came from CRO yesterday, but this is huge news for not only Crypto.com and CRO, but also the entire crypto market because everybody was up in arms talking about how Crypto.com is going to be the same way as FTX. We're not so sure that Crypto.com is one for one. We're not so sure that Crypto.com will survive and all of this stuff. And people just kept coming after them. And you saw the price go from, I believe it was like 10 cents down to a level of 5 cents, literally cutting in half, dropping by 50%. Because a lot of people had speculation with different exchanges, and understandably so, why they would question exchanges. It's just why you would go after one and then create something that's trending in a negative way for Crypto.com is a little ridiculous. So the news that came out recently was about the reserves. Now, these are not just the reserves that we saw them post, but also audited reserves, right? So this is reserves that have gone through the system of being checked and balanced and everything there, and actually having a full breakdown. And they're literally going above and beyond what all expectations are for auditing their reserves. Now, we still don't know their liabilities or anything like that, and how that really plays into it, because no matter how much revenue you have, no matter how much you have to back things, you still have to understand if you can pay your bills. But that's a whole nother situation that I believe will be within the process of different exchanges and companies and stuff like that, for us to have that kind of financial trail, sort of like Coinbase. Coinbase is a publicly traded company where we understand their assets, we understand their liabilities, we understand their revenues and expenses. We do understand that. We've seen the numbers, and that's why we can react to buying the stock or not buying the stock, or investing on not Crypto.com, Coinbase, or not investing on Coinbase. So before we get into this, guys, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, @PerryAK, you can follow me there. Now, this news broke before, but majority of people have seen it from Twitter. So you can see here that Crypto.com talked about their reserves. Crypto.com releases proof of reserves, audited results, right? So this is big, right? You're looking at all of the different, in scope assets that are there, and you're seeing the percentage of reserve ratio. Now, what does that really mean? A lot of times when it comes to reserves, you want to make sure it's one for one. What the customers are holding, the exchange has available for them to give to you or give to any other place that you're looking to move it to. So if you look to move it to a wallet, you're given those coins to move it to that wallet. They send it directly to that wallet address, and now it is officially yours and not just the exchange's token. As we all know, if an exchange goes down, the exchange takes the tokens with them, unless they have some sort of policy where they're going to pay everybody back first. But this is the way that they would do that with the audited reserves. Now, one for one would mean 100%. So anything that's over 100% would mean they have more than the reserve ratio, more than that one for one, meaning that everybody that has Shiba Inu right here, right? So if you have SHIB, everybody that has SHIB, they can cover that plus another 2% on top of it. So that's a huge deal. That's a really, really big deal. Because now it creates more trust within Crypto.com and makes me feel even better about holding on this platform. Now, again, this still doesn't really talk about the payment side of things. So who you're paying, what debt you owe, all of that different stuff. But this does give you an understanding of the reserves and if they are fully backed, if the coins you have on that platform are fully backed. And it looks like they definitely are. Now you can go and check your reserves. So I wanted to go through that process a little bit. Now I'm not going to go through it, but I'm just going to show a little video here that might have some music, and hopefully it's monetizer friendly, advertiser friendly. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and watch this and just listen to it really quick. It doesn't really explain much, just has music behind it, But you can see you can log in to actually check your funds. You can verify your funds, verify your assets. And they created this process going above and beyond. So I think this really sets the bar when it comes to understanding your reserves. I mean, there's other people or other exchanges that have not done this level of detail yet, but it's absolutely amazing to be able to see them jump to this opportunity to do so with their proof of reserves. Now, I've gone in and did everything that I needed to do, which they let me verify my funds and everything, and it was pretty cool. I can tell you that there's things that I may not understand in there. I'm trying to figure out and break down. But the good thing is that they are providing information. They're providing what we want to see in a time to where people are not trusting CEXs as much. And I just want to, give them a pat on the back, or they should give themselves a pat on the back for doing something like this. Because again, this brings trust to the crypto market, not just Crypto.com. Because now this is going to kind of be the standard, right? The standard of other exchanges doing the exact same thing and releasing their reserves, and not only releasing just a standard reserve that or audit that they've done internally, but an audit that's from an external company, right? A third party company or something like that that comes in and audits it from the outside looking in, not from the inside looking in. Because a lot of times with stuff that you saw from FTX, that could be manipulated. So it's good to be able to see this. I'm really, really excited. And, I'm excited to see where Cronos can go. We're not really seeing any type of pop from it, which I expected to see something, especially releasing all that information to say, look, we're fully backed. Come back to our exchange. We are one of the only exchanges that are releasing this information, and that, wants to do right by the investors. Every single step that I've seen from Crypto.com, whether it was decreasing their rewards, which people weren't really excited about, decreasing their APYs, decreasing their rewards on their credit cards or debit cards, and just everything in general there, people weren't excited about it. And they were making a big deal about it, like, oh, well, you know what, maybe they're in trouble. They're doing the things necessary to continue running as a business. They're not offering you something and they're going to continue to offer it while the market is down, while the market is struggling, right? They're going to adjust. And the fact that they have adjusted shows that they are doing something way more than everybody else. Whether it's Binance, whether it's KuCoin, whether it's FTX or Coinbase, whatever, they're doing so much more by releasing all this information, by literally listening to the investors, and even to the point to where it's like, all right, well, we feel like we can't give you everything that you had back then when it comes to the APYs and all that, but we will give you something. We will adjust the APYs. We will adjust the credit card so that you do have some sort of benefit, because we understand where you're coming from. You want to be able to be on that platform and have the benefits with those debit cards and all that stuff. So they're giving you some sort of benefits, and I would imagine they're going to find a middle of the road benefit level to where they have a bunch of users on their platform, and we can also gain some gains from being on that platform, from APYs, from rewards and all that stuff, as well as just holding on their platform for potential gains within whatever crypto we're looking at. But Cronos is not really seeing a pop right now. I can't wait to see the future of Crypto.com because it looks bright. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, follow me over there. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.